Ever hear a song so good you're sure the band must have had more hits, only to find out they vanished after one big moment? 1970 gave us some epic one-hit wonders, from the cowbell-fueled Mississippi Queen to the feel-good vibes of In the Summertime. Get ready for 15 tracks you forgot you loved. Let's take a ride through 1970's unforgettable hits and discover where they've been all these years.
Mississippi Queen, if you know what I mean.
Number 1. Mississippi Queen, Mountain. Mississippi Queen by Mountain is a famous rock song from 1970 and the band's biggest hit. Written by drummer Corky Laing, guitarist Leslie West, bassist Felix Pappalardi, and lyricist David Riet. The song is from their first album. Its well-known cowbell intro and strong guitar riffs helped it climb to number 21 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart. The idea for the song came from a live show where Laing made up the lyrics during a power outage. The words tell the story of a man captivated by a stunning woman from the Mississippi region. During recording, Laing used a cowbell to count the beat, giving the song its recognizable sound. With such an iconic hit, you might wonder what other classic rock songs followed. Let's explore All Right Now by Free.
She stood in the street, smiling from my head.
Number 2, All Right Now, Free. All Right Now by Free is a rock song from 1970 that became a huge hit. Bassist Andy Fraser and singer Paul Rodgers wrote it after a show where the band felt they needed a lively track to excite the crowd. It appeared on their third album, Fire and Water, and climbed to number 2 on the UK singles chart and number 4 on the US Billboard Hot 100.
All right now, baby, it's all right.
The song's catchy riff and upbeat chorus were meant to lift both the band's mood and the audience's energy. Drummer Simon Kirke said Fraser came up with the idea in a dressing room, and they finished it in about 10 minutes. Later, it received a Million Airplay Award from BMI for 3 million radio plays in the United States. With its unforgettable riff and energy, what other song from 1970 captured hearts? Let's explore Love Grows Where Rosemary Goes next.
You ain't got no money, her clothes are kind of funny, her hair is kind of wild.
Number 3. Love Grows Where Rosemary Goes. Edison Lighthouse, Love Grows Where Rosemary Goes by Edison Lighthouse is a catchy pop song from 1970, written by Tony McCauley and Barry Mason. The song was sung by Tony Burrows, who performed with multiple bands during that time. It quickly became popular due to its cheerful tune and charming lyrics, reaching number 1 on the United Kingdom singles chart and number 5 on the US Billboard Hot 100. The lyrics tell the story of a man captivated by Rosemary, a woman who spreads happiness and love wherever she goes. Its upbeat rhythm and memorable chorus made it a favorite on radio and dance floors. Remarkably, the song was recorded in just one take, highlighting the musician's skill. With such a positive message, Love Grows set the tone for what's next. Ooh Child by the 5 Stairsteps.
Someday we'll put it together and we'll get it undone.
Number 4. Ooh Child, the 5 Stairsteps. Ooh Child by the 5 Stairsteps is a soulful and inspiring song from 1970, written by Stan Vincent. The song was recorded by a family group from Chicago, made up of siblings Clarence Jr., James, Aloha, Kenneth, and Dennis Burke. Their mother gave them the name the 5 Stairsteps because she thought they looked like stair steps when standing in order by age.
Someday we'll walk in the rays of a beautiful sun. Someday.
The song's lyrics bring a message of hope, telling listeners that things are going to get easier during a time of social and political struggles. It reached number 8 on the Billboard Hot 100 and became their biggest hit. Many artists have covered it, and it's appeared in movies like Boys in the Hood and Guardians of the Galaxy. Ooh Child brings hope. But what about the carefree summer vibes? Let's explore In the Summertime by Mungo Jerry.
In the summertime, when the weather is high, you can stretch right up and touch the sky. When the weather's
Number 5. In the Summertime, Mungo Jerry. In the Summertime by Mungo Jerry is a happy and easygoing song from 1970 that became a famous summer hit. Lead singer Ray Dorset wrote it in just 10 minutes while working at a time-lapse lab. The song talks about the joys of summer, like driving, feeling the warm sun, and having a good time.
she's rich, if she's nice, bring your friends and we'll all go into town.
It features a catchy tune and a jug band rhythm instead of regular drums. Dorset kept the beat by tapping his foot, inspired by blues musician John Lee Hooker. A car sound was added to match the relaxed, carefree feel. It became a #1 hit in several countries, selling over 30 million copies, making it among the best-selling singles ever.
Nobody else before you ever gave me such a beautiful feeling.
Number 6. Tighter Tighter, Alive and Kicking. Tighter Tighter is a happy and energetic pop song from 1970 that became the band's only big hit. Written and produced by Tommy James, known for his work with the Shondells, the song appeared on the band's first album. It featured a catchy tune with lyrics about holding on to love.
Love is so surprising, opening up my eyes.
The band, led by singers Pepe Cardona and Sandy Toter, hailed from Brooklyn, New York. Interestingly, Tommy James originally planned to record the song himself, but felt unsatisfied with his version, so he gave it to Alive and Kicking. The decision paid off, as the song became popular, reaching number 7 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 5 in Canada.
Indiana wants me, Lord, I can't go back there.
Number 7. Indiana Wants Me, Ardeen Taylor. Indiana Wants Me by Ardeen Taylor is a dramatic pop song from 1970 that became a well-known one-hit wonder. Written and produced by Taylor himself, the song tells the story of a man on the run after committing a crime to protect his lover's honor. Inspired by the movie Bonnie and Clyde, Taylor created a storyline reflecting the fear and desperation of a fugitive. The track uses realistic sound effects like police sirens and a bullhorn to create an intense atmosphere. Some radio stations even played a version without the sirens because drivers confused them with real police cars. The song reached number 5 on the Billboard Hot 100 and topped the Cashbox Top 100 chart. Ardeen Taylor, a Canadian artist, was one of the few white performers to find success on the Motown label. Indiana Wants Me left us with a gripping story, but what about a song with a free-spirited vibe? Let's explore Reflections of My Life by The Marmalade.
Reflections of my life. Oh, how they
Reflections of My Life, The Marmalade. Reflections of My Life by The Marmalade is a touching pop rock song from 1970, written by lead guitarist Junior Campbell and singer Dean Ford. Recorded in October 1969 and released in 1970, the song became the band's first release with Decca Records. It quickly became popular, reaching number 3 on the UK singles chart and number 10 on the US Billboard Hot 100. The song's lyrics capture a feeling of sadness and self-reflection, reflecting the mood of the late 1960s. Campbell's unique guitar solo, featuring a reverse tape effect, gives the song a haunting quality. The orchestral elements by Keith Mansfield add emotional depth to the track, making it unforgettable. With such deep emotion, what's next for 1970s rock bands? Let's explore Vehicle by the Ides of March.
Hey, well, I'm a friendless stranger in the black sedan. I want you hop inside my car.
Number 9. Vehicle. The Ides of March Vehicle by the Ides of March is a well-known rock song from 1970 that became the band's biggest hit. Written by lead singer Jim Petterick, the song was inspired by his experiences giving rides to a girl he liked, who used him just for transportation. This led to the memorable chorus, "I'm your vehicle, baby, I'll take you anywhere you want to go." The song features a distinctive horn section, giving it a unique sound that made some people think the band was similar to Blood, Sweat, and Tears.
Stop, I'm gonna take you to Hollywood. But if you wanna stay just like you are, you know I think you will.
Vehicle was a commercial hit, reaching number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 and becoming the fastest-selling single in Warner Brothers Records history at that time. The song's lively vibe and catchy riff made it popular on rock radio. In a surprising twist, part of the master tape was accidentally erased during recording, but the band fixed it by using a section from an earlier tape. What made Vehicle unforgettable? Let's move on to the next hit with a mysterious storyline, Ride Captain Ride by Blues Image.
73 men sailed up from the San Francisco Bay.
Number 10. Ride Captain Ride, Blues Image. Ride Captain Ride by Blues Image is a rock song from 1970, written by singer-guitarist Mike Panera and keyboardist Frank W. Skip Conti. The track appears on their album Open and tells the story of 73 men who leave San Francisco Bay, inviting others to join them on a journey to a new land where they can experience freedom. The crew and their mysterious ship disappear without a trace, adding an element of mystery to the song.
They were too busy watching watching those old raindrops fall.
The inspiration for the song came from the 73 keys on Panera's Rhodes piano. The song features a standout guitar solo by Kent Hendry and unique use of the Rhodes electric piano. Ride Captain Ride became Blues Image's only top 40 hit, reaching number 4 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 23 in Australia. With Ride Captain Ride making waves, let's move on to the catchy tune that made Ma Belle Amie unforgettable.
Ma belle amie, après tous les beaux jours, je te dis.
Number 11, Ma Belle Amie, the T-Sets. Ma Belle Amie by the T-Sets is a catchy pop song that became popular in 1970. Written by band members Peter Taro and Hans Vanek, it was first released in the Netherlands in 1969 and later in the United States in December 1969. The title, which means My Beautiful Friend in French, gives the song a romantic feel. With its memorable melody and distinct sound, featuring an electric organ and hand claps, Ma Belle Amie stood out from other songs at the time.
For the man after him, wait here.
The track reached number 5 on the US Billboard Hot 100 and topped charts in several countries, including South Africa. The lyrics also include a French line, Après tous les beaux jours, je te dis merci, merci, which translates to, after all the beautiful days, I say thank you, thank you. It became a big international success for the Dutch band, capturing hearts worldwide. But what made The Rapper unforgettable? Let's explore The Rapper by the Jaggerz.
Hey girl, I bet you there's someone out there.
Number 12, The Rapper, the Jaggerz. The Rapper by the Jaggerz is a popular rock song from 1970 that became their biggest hit. Written by band member Donnie Iris, it tells the story of a man who uses smooth talk, or rapping, to attract women. The word rapper in the song refers to someone who is skilled at talking and communication. The song was inspired by Iris's experiences seeing men trying to impress women with their words in nightclubs and bars.
Haven't I seen you somewhere before?
It reached number 2 on the Billboard Hot 100 and number 1 on the Record World Singles Chart, selling over 1 million copies and earning gold certification. The smooth-talking rapper left us curious, but what about a song capturing the spirit of a free-spirited Arizona? Let's explore Arizona by Mark Lindsay.
And all you can do is laugh at her. Doesn't anybody know how to pray?
Number 13, Arizona, Mark Lindsay. Arizona by Mark Lindsay is a memorable pop song that came out in November 1969. Written by Kenny Young, this solo project for Lindsay marked a transition from his role as the lead singer of Paul Revere and the Raiders. The song tells the story of a man who admires his free-spirited girlfriend, Arizona, but wishes she would lead a more traditional lifestyle. Despite his frustration with her hippie ways, he decides to accept her unique perspective on life. Backed by the famous LA session musicians from the Wrecking Crew, the song has a rich sound that made it a standout. It reached number 10 on the Billboard Hot 100 in February 1970 and earned a gold disc from the REAA, becoming a hit with both teens and smooth melody and heartfelt words. The song touched many listeners, reaching number 11 on the US Billboard Hot 100 and number 5 on the R&B chart. It was also nominated for a Grammy Award for Best R&B Performance by a duo or group with vocals. Although their later releases didn't achieve similar success, 25 to 30 Years of Love became a timeless track that resonated with anyone who has experienced a lasting relationship. Number 15, Montego Bay, Bobby Bloom. Montego Bay by Bobby Bloom is a lively pop song from 1970 that became famous as a one-hit wonder. Co-written and produced by Jeff Barry, the song is inspired by the city of Montego Bay in Jamaica. Bloom described the city as having a peaceful atmosphere that motivated him to write the song. The track features a catchy tune with a touch of Jamaican style, including whistling, hand claps, and unique percussion. The song was a big success, reaching number 8 on the US Billboard Hot 100 and number 3 on the UK Singles Chart. It also performed well in Canada and Australia. The original recording of the song ends with a few bars of "Oh, What a Beautiful Morning" from the musical Oklahoma. Montego Bay became an anthem of the carefree spirit, and to this day, it remains a classic reminder of the 1970s musical diversity. The 1970s gave us some incredible one-hit wonders, songs that lit up the charts, captured the essence of the era, and then faded into nostalgia. Some of these tracks still resonate with listeners today. Which of these forgotten hits do you still love? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more deep dives into the music history that shaped our memories. Until next time, keep the vinyl spinning and the memories